Let's go on the ground now. Remember, India Today has been reporting from different countries to get you as much perspective as possible. Now joining me in this live telecast is Abhishek Bhalla from Kyiv in Ukraine. Our foreign affairs editor Geeta Mohan is live from Moscow in Russia. Rajesh Pawar is again from Kyiv in Ukraine. First to you, Geeta, as you were bringing us this report, are we expecting perhaps likely in the sense an address from Putin with regard to what's been happening in Ukraine, or will the focus be only on the Victory Day?
Well, absolutely the focus is going to be on the war also. The Victory Day parade begins with the presidential address. So we'll see President Putin address the nation right from where we're standing. Across there is the Red Square, and that's where President Putin will be addressing the nation. And he will be making some very significant statements on the war between Russia and Ukraine. But also the reassertion, Pooja, is going to be about Soviet. Yes. And that's why, if you see the streets over here, all of them have Russian flags and also Soviet flag. This is the eve of Victory Day, and celebrations already underway. We have a band playing right at the back behind me, and a lot of people. The entire city is almost in the streets of Moscow today. All through the day we saw a lot of people over here. It's a weekend too, but we do know that a lot of people from across other parts of the country also come down to Moscow to witness the Victory Day parade. This year is very different. It is a significant one, given that Russia is at war. This is the third month, and like we said in our reports, no significant gain. There have been gains, but no significant gain in terms of what Russia intended to do. So we'll again have to wait and see what President Putin is really going to say in his address. But there will be some significant statements with regards to the war and why Russia is fighting this war.
Geeta, please stay on with me. Let's go across now to Ukraine. Rajesh Pawar and Abhishek Bhalla continue to be with us. Rajesh, it's going to be very pertinent what he says tomorrow, because clearly now we can see that he is not backing down at all.
Pooja, very true. I mean, what President Putin says today will be very significant for this war, for Ukraine and for the entire world. See, till now, what Russia has been calling this military operation a special military operation only. And there are reports that he might declare a proper war against Ukraine. How different that will be from the special operations. Maybe their army will, the Air Force of Russia, which has not taken very important part in this war so far. Like, we have not seen aircrafts in the air like in a war-torn country. The Air Force might be inducted with full swing in Ukraine. And as Russia has said, that they will target any kind of convoys coming with military supplies from NATO and America. They will target them. And there might be some announcement in this regard when President Putin speaks today on this Victory Day parade. Pooja.
Rajesh, please stay on with me. Abhishek Bhalla is in Kyiv right now. Abhishek, you're in a location where 74 days on a war, while in Russia, 77 years ago, a war is today, and its defeat of Nazi Germany is going to be commemorated. Now, isn't it ironical how, he's referring to history while what is happening in modern times is very similar?
Well, extremely ironic, and 77 years back, people from Ukraine and Russia fought this war together to defeat Nazi Germany. Today Putin calls Ukrainians a neo-Nazi state, and amid all this, the Azov regiment has done a press conference, and that's where, the real fierce battle is on in Mariupol. Perhaps the focus of the Victory Day address could be Mariupol, because there are indications that the Russian forces would like to completely take over the Azovstal steel plant, according to the Azov regiment, which is again accused by Russia of being a neo-Nazi, a group which is driven by white supremacist ideology. And that group has been fighting very bravely. And in Ukraine, they say that they are the heroes of Ukraine, they are the defenders of Mariupol.
Yes.
So in that press conference, the Azov regiment has claimed that they've killed 2,500 Russian forces personnel till now, and they've also faced a lot of casualties. They are saying there are several soldiers who are wounded. They need help for them to be evacuated. Civilians have been evacuated from there. So perhaps the focus the announcement could be what is happening in Mariupol, and whatever Putin says, the tone and tenor will set the course for this battle, which could be a very, very long-drawn one.
Absolutely, Abhishek, and we'll be tracking all the latest. We'll be coming to you shortly, as and when, of course, if at all, Vladimir Putin will make that reference. Remember, Geeta Mohan is in Moscow, Russia. She'll be giving us live updates of that Victory Day celebration of 77 years ago today, while our colleagues in Ukraine will be telling us the ground situation in that country. I want to thank all three of you. Stay safe, all of you, and thank you for constantly bringing up to speed with what's been happening both in Russia and Ukraine. Thank you very much.